Welcome to this latest episode of Tips on a Tuesday, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the 7 ways in which you can become extremely wealthy through property. If you are new to this channel, please click subscribe and the notification bell right now and stay tuned for more videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. My name's Liam Ryan and I'm one of the co-founders of Assets for Life, and we're a property investment and educational company. I love business, I love property, I love to work with people just like you. Property is the #1 asset class. Property is the quickest way for you to build real wealth, to change the course of your future, where you can become completely financially free. I'm a man on a mission and I love to help as many people like you become financially free and grow your property business. Now, in this episode of Tips on a Tuesday, I'm going to share with you the 7 ways in which you can become very wealthy through property. And I'm actually going to take you behind the scenes here at the Assets for Life office, because I'm about to go into a training session with my team members, and I'm also going to give them the training that they need so they have a better understanding on the 7 ways in which you become extremely wealthy through property. Okay, brilliant. So good afternoon, everyone. Everyone doing good?
Yes.
Yeah, lovely to see you all. And I wanted to hold this short training session to really give all of you guys a much better, deeper understanding of the 7 ways in which you, our clients, our investors, can become really wealthy through property. Because you all do a really great job for Assets for Life, and also we've got different members of the team here, event managers, my personal assistant, office assistant, social media people. But it's really important that you all have a good understanding. So let me share these with you now and give you information on each one. So what most of you probably know is that you can make money in property through single lets. So single let is really taking a house or taking a flat, and then you're renting that out on a monthly basis or a yearly basis to a family or to a single person or to a couple. And they give you X amount of pounds per month for a period of time. So let's just say the contract is for a year. And what you then need to do from the money they pay you is you then go and pay the mortgage. And when you do a single let property, typically the person renting from you, they're liable for all the bills. So they pay the council tax, they pay the gas, the electric, the telephone bill, the internet. If they want internet, they pay, whatever they want, they pay for the running costs of that particular property. And then you make the difference between the rent received and the mortgage payment that you pay to the mortgage company. Now, it might be that there's no mortgage on the property, and then of course your income is then higher, your return on investment is higher. But typically speaking, most single let properties will generate you £300 to £400 per calendar month net profit. So let's just say it's £400 a calendar month, and you want to hit a target of £4,000 a month passive income. You're going to need 10 of these. And to buy 10 and to do 10 up can obviously take a little bit of time. Certainly if you want to raise joint venture finance. The second way, guys, in which you can make a lot of money through property is what's known as the multi-let model. Okay, HMOs, houses in multiple occupancy. And this is where you take a house, and rather than renting it out to a single family, you will divide it up into rooms, and then you'll rent out each room to a person. And they'll pay you per room rather than for the whole house. So you can charge more money by charging per room, which means your cash flow goes up, your return on investment goes up, and typically speaking, for most of the multi-lets we operate, we generate £1,000 a month per profit per property. So you only need 4 of these to now hit your £4,000 a month target. And when we operate multi-lets, we operate them on a boutique high-end level. So professional tenants. You know, and you guys know we operate and we have the best HMOs anywhere in our area. Now you can also do HMOs on a rent-to-rent basis where you don't even have to buy the asset. You just rent a property from an existing landlord. He allows you to sublet it and convert it into a HMO. You give the landlord guaranteed rent, you rent out the rooms and you make the difference. The minimum that you're going to want to make on a rent-to-rent deal is typically £500 or £600 a month. So this is what we call a high cash flowing model. It's very easy to scale. Yes, there's a bit more time involved, but you can outsource the management to a letting agent or you can bring someone in-house. Okay, right. Is this all making sense, by the way?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the third way in which you can make big money in property is through serviced accommodation. Have you all heard of Airbnb? Have you all used Booking.com to book your hotels? Well, that's what serviced accommodation is. You take a flat, you take a house, and rather than renting it out by the room or renting it out by the year, you are renting it out like a hotel. And you have people that come and stay at your property and they might rent it from you for 1 night or 2 nights or 30 nights. So it's short-term accommodation, and because you're renting it out by the night, you generate more cash flow. Thanks for tuning in for this latest episode of Tips on a Tuesday, and it was a real pleasure to send you behind the scenes here at Assets for Life and for you to meet some of the amazing Assets for Life team members. You're only as good as your team, and everyone here at Assets for Life really cares about their positions. They really care about you, our clients, the people that we train, and we're all rooting for you to massive success. Please make sure right now that you leave a comment somewhere below. Ask me any question you want to ask me and I will answer that for you as quickly as possible. Somewhere in this video now are more videos for you to watch. So click the button, watch another video, stay tuned, get yourself educated and make the decision to become a full-time or part-time property investor.